me, and ain't nothing for me. The Cali crazy nigga on a rampage. I'm stopping violence, alright, with my 12 gauge. Streaking up the alley, and I'm jumping in my 5.0. Niggas in the hood are looking out because they all know that I'm a gangsta, and I'll arrange your death. So watch your step, word quiet as kept. Cause when you're dealing with a nigga like a decal, you got to be wild and not a pussy acting seek now. Cause weak niggas in a minute will sell you out and be the first ones to come and try to bail you out. But you don't know it, you having a suspicion that your homie is a smoker on a mission. Dropping dime for dime to cops for rocks. Before I get locked and knocked, I let my trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop. I let the trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop. I let the trigger drop. Looking out for number one, I got my gat, aka the gun. Because I'm on the run. From who else? The police sneaking me on the slide. Killing a villain for money, calling it suicide. But I can't go out before I show up. I grab my 9 in the clip, let her rip, and bullets blow out. And into the other body of the other party. The callous on the loose, Kirk's making his my hobby. It's getting critical, you looking dumb and pitiful. Cause you're regretting and sweating from all the shit you pull. I'm like an elephant locking you into memory. So watch your back if you don't bang, remember me. Your baby sisters and brothers crying at your funeral. Your girl is clutching your jersey cause you was soon to go pro. But you know it came to a quick and settle stop. Crossing a nigga like me, I let my trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop. I let the trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop. I let the trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop. I let the trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop. I let the trigger drop frequently. Punk niggas are afraid to move. Sometimes I shoot in the air, sometimes I lay a few busters and watch them running like a bitch's pantyhose. Better yet, they're running faster than a runny nose. This is my life, that's how I'm living. Fuck a trial and error. Any tearing up to be done, I'm the terror. Tightening up more ass than a leather belt. But a nigga like D-Cal is keeping low pro when the heat is felt. By the popos, the boys with the triple K. They'd rather shoot a nigga dead anyway, any day. So when I'm tweaked up the head, I keep stepping. And if I can't outrun them, I grab my weapon. 9mm nickel-plated pearl handle. And not afraid to drop the hammer like an anvil. Hard as a nigga straight off the streets. So if you wanna stop the violence, keep your motherfucking peace. Peace, peace. I let the trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop. I let the trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop. I let the trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop. I let the trigger drop. Trigger drop, trigger drop.